everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and if you saw my community post yesterday, which was Tuesday, you know that we will be counting the money that I have in this gallon jar today and seeing how much is in here. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and I am working on paying off debt as well as building up an emergency and sinking funds. If that is something that interests you and you haven't already, please consider subscribing below. Okay, so this feels like a massive task. There's a lot of coins in here, so I decided it was time to cash it in and see what the total is. I am going to use it to make my debt snowball payment since I wasn't able to do that with my first paychecks. It'd be cool if there was like $100 in here, but even if it's like 20 bucks or something, or 30 bucks, I think that'll still be a nice little snowball payment to make. So here's hoping. I'm gonna do this in parts, and I will put a timestamp in the description box as always. First thing I'm gonna do is dump it. We're gonna sort the money, and then I think it might be easier to manage it like one coin at a time. So I'll probably, with those coins, count them out and then roll them. At the end, we'll have all the rolled amounts and we'll total up our money. This video will be less me talking and more just kind of watching the action. To start, we are going to pour this out, and I've been waiting all day to pour this out. I was like thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like kind of satisfying just to watch the money come on the table. Warning, if you're wearing headphones, this might get kind of loud. But let's go ahead and pour this out and see what we are working with. It's actually a pretty thick pile. There's a lot of change. There's a lot more pennies than I thought, so I was kind of like, oh man, pennies, but I think there's also a decent amount of silver as well. So the next step is we have to sort this money. I do have some containers to put them in just to keep this organized. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. So we got pennies, nickels, quarters, and dimes. All right, here we go. Okay, I am back. So this is what we have. A disproportionate amount of pennies. Oh wait, is that a nickel in there? However, I think there's several dollars of pennies. The nickels were dimes, and then quarters. I'm gonna start with the quarters because those are the most fun. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to count out the money and roll them one coin at a time, and then we will get back and see what our total is. Here we go. Okay, I am back. That just took well over an hour and a half to sort the money, but we have a pile. I did run 1 penny wrapper short, and unfortunately I couldn't put these off to the side, but I have another 50 cents. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay these out and count it. The wrapped ones I am going to take to the bank and deposit them. The single change here that didn't fit, the like leftover, I'm actually gonna put in my change jar I have going for this year because I figure why not. But yeah, let's see what we came up with. There was so many pennies. I actually had a point with the pennies where I was like, wow, this is literally never going to end. Okay, let's see what our total is. We have 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 42, 44, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. And then over here we have 58, 59, 60, $61. Wait, this is 62. And then $63.31. Not as much as I thought it was going to be. Mostly I think because it was so many, it was pennies, but I was thinking the low end was, I was hoping for over 100. I was thinking maybe 50s. Yeah, we got about 60 something dollars. That's pretty cool. I'm going to have to bring this to the bank. And I was torn about the loose change, but I figured it's almost like giving myself a boost for my current change jar. Here we go. So we'll just add that to the mix for my current jar. So that will be kind of fun at the end of the year to see how this one grows. Especially since last year I had used a lot of my change because I would go get coffee from the coffee shop and then I would use my change for tips, but I haven't been doing that. I'm pretty much making coffee at home. So that means that I'm keeping more of my change. I'm hoping this will fill up more in 2023 than it did in 2022. But, put this in real quick. So in total, that took me almost 2 hours. So here's my current jar. And here is our stash. This is pretty fun. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a good Wednesday and a good week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.